Welcome to continuing coverage of this year's tour. Stage 2 is a showdown in the Colorado mountains. T-Mobile and Phonak are sure to try to stay with the Lanterne Rouge to avoid the kind of devastating breakaway that happened yesterday. How will the Lanterne Rouge respond? Our veteran cycle racing commentators advise, expect the unexpected. Starting from 9,000 feet of elevation in Creed, this stage heads upwards. The first 16 miles are relatively easy. Then there's a tough 16-mile climb to bring the riders to the crest of Spring Creek Pass at nearly 11,000 feet. Then a sharp descent and more climbing to Slumgullion Pass at 11,500 feet. That's more than 2 miles above sea level. The descent from Slumgullion is technical. A 9% grade, sharp curves, bumpy roads, and treacherous crosswinds. Those two peaks you see at 75 and 82 miles are 1,000-foot climbs. The finish in Gunnison is 106 miles from the start. I think we'll see some riders crack on this stage. I'm sure the younger riders will be looking to their veteran teammates to set strategy and control the pace. They're off. The young fans seem to favor Camel, Vodka, Littlehammer, Cake Boy, and Weasel. Two Girls is charging ahead. While he's riding for Postal in this tour, Two Girls has already signed to ride for the Lanterne Rouge next season. He's a strong rider, but he carries a bit of extra domestic weight. In another 2 decades, he'll have a lot to contribute to the team. At the first feed station, there's no sign of concern about the early attack. The Lanterne Rouge is not covering this early attack. They may be trying to conserve their strength. The Rouge is missing M-Cubed, Mr. Mountain Man Morris, who allegedly missed his plane flight to join his team in Colorado. In a deposition conducted by conference call with M-Cubed as he relaxed in a cafe on the coast of Maryland, M-Cube all but admitted guilt to high conspiracy.
Rumor has it that you actually messed up your logistics.
Yeah, was that or was that not intentional, Mr. Morris?
I think the Fifth Amendment afforded to me by the great Constitution.
Objection, Your Honor, this is a material question. No, I mean, did you intentionally miss that flight so you'd miss the first horrendous climb and then the horrendous century yesterday? I asked yes or no. Answer the question.
But that was when I started sobbing.
You need a tear.
I can't do that.
And not with those glasses.
No.
Although it's late June here in Colorado, you can still see some snow on the mountains looming ahead of the riders. At the base of the climb, Twiggy has started chasing. He's pulling hard at the front of the peloton, while his Lanterne Rouge teammates are struggling to stay on his wheel. Doorman has fallen off the lead Lanterne Rouge groupette. I'm sure he's angry with his teammate for attacking so early and so ferociously on this tough stage. Twiggy crests Slumgullion in the lead, popping a wheelie at 11,500 feet. He's got a reputation as a bit of a showboater. Old-time cycling fans don't respect that, but it gets him a lot of media attention. There's still another 67 miles to go on this stage. A rider to watch is Pony Joe, also known as Pops. He's the tribal elder of the Lanterne Rouge. When not counseling younger riders on rubber, crank length, and bottom brackets, he can be found in his shop muttering and tinkering with old bike parts. It's whispered that he's close to producing the ultimate Frankenbike. We sneaked into his shop to investigate. You are now seeing the first photographs ever seen of Pop's revolutionary cycling machine. Apparently, it's a special-purpose climbing bike optimized to handle steep, curvy, slick roads. Those are precisely the roads that determine riders' fates on the crucial mountain stages. On this stage, Pops is riding a conventional bike. He looks quite strong, cycling smoothly and comfortably. There he goes. Looks like he's lost confidence in the rest of his team and is going to attempt to bridge up to Twiggy solo. A gutsy move. No one is even trying to go with him. They may all be afraid of Twiggy, but it's clear that Pops isn't. I wonder if Pops got news over the radio that Twiggy has hit a rainstorm and is struggling on the climb at 70 miles. The weather has cleared. Pops is riding strongly up the final climb and rapidly closing. He's got Twiggy. It's a lock. Pop gets the stage win. Further back, Cabin Boy is moving up sharply through the shattered field. Cabin Boy is a meticulous rider, carefully considering the weather conditions, air quality, and terrain. With that kind of analysis, he doesn't bunk. He'll definitely move into the top 10 in the GC after this effort. After stage 2, Pops has moved to the top of the GC with a 1-minute, 21-second lead over the drooping Twiggy. The Lanterne Rouge remains bunched at the front. This formerly unheralded team currently holds 7 of the top 10 GC spots. The Lanterne Rouge is totally rearranging the order of professional cycling. After this brutal 106-mile mountain stage, the cyclists are exhausted. Unlike on many European multi-day stage races, the cyclists on this tour have spacious, comfortable accommodations. They'll be ready to ride tomorrow.